Well, hello, I hope you are doing great. Today's edition of Nellie's Notes vlog is about one that I wrote a couple of years ago. It's very simple. I remember where I was at when I thought of it. I was in the great state of Georgia, and it's simple. So many times we speak when we have nothing to say. I had made my flight arrangements to go to Georgia. A teammate of mine's grandmother passed away, and it was probably the most meaningful person to him in the world was his grandmother, and I knew how much it meant to him. And he's a man of few words but extremely deep convictions, and I think so much of him. He's become a friend and a teammate. And so I booked my flight down to Atlanta. I didn't have time to do anything. It was basically the day before. And when I got to Atlanta, it was following a major hurricane, which seems like hurricanes happen all the time in my life from where I live at, but I didn't think anything about it. It's a major hurricane in Georgia. When I got to the airport, nobody had any rental cars. And I always book on the app. I've got 3 or 4 different apps, but I always book through the app, and nobody had any rental cars except for Enterprise Exotic. And I wound up with a Maserati. Got the pictures to remember it by too. So I drove from Atlanta down to the little small town about an hour and a half away, and went to the funeral service. And all the way down there that day, I had to get up at like 3:30 a.m. to get to the airport and fly to Atlanta and make it in time. I tried to think of the thing that I would say to him that would bring comfort, that would bring peace, that would convey my condolences, that would offer my support. And I couldn't think of anything. And believe me, I'm a talker. If you don't know that about me, you've learned it over watching these vlogs. I'm a verbal communicator. I couldn't think of anything. And frequently I found myself in that position in life, most of the time when I'm addressing somebody who's going through health difficulty, or who has experienced loss and is going through grief, or even in congratulatory remarks. Sometimes we all struggle to find what to say. And I remember getting there, and I was with several other teammates as well when we went, and I didn't have to have words. I was there. I hugged him. I cried. I think he cried a little bit. I don't remember. But I remember the thought in my mind. So many times we speak when we have nothing to say. It's okay to have nothing to say. It's probably a blessing. Many times our actions speak much louder than any words we could ever offer someone. Our support, our presence, the availability of our ear to listen. Sometimes just being there. So many times we speak when we have nothing to say. I am so guilty of that. I heard somebody out there say amen, especially since I got married. I've had to learn when to be quiet. I heard the amen again. Somebody testify. So many times we speak when we have nothing to say. I've taken that message to heart. I not only wrote it so others might be enlightened by it, be inspired by it, but I try to remember it. It's okay to be quiet. If you need to be quiet, permission granted. It's okay. Hey, hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, let's go make it a great day.